Hi guys, today we will be learning how to download um, files from Cadmappper. Cadmappper is a website that allows you to download different types of files, such as 2D and 3D, and from like different locations. And they use data from public sources such as OpenStreetMap, NASA, and OSGS. And it is very straightforward to use, and it takes few seconds to download the model that you want to download. So you can download different file formats, as I already mentioned, such as AutoCAD, SketchUp, Rhino, as well as Adobe Illustrator, and it is very useful tool for architects and designers. You can find different files for free, such as whole city, as well as up to 1 kilometer square. But when it comes to 100 square, you have to pay for it. But for in this case, we will just be focusing on the first two options. So as you can see in these examples, there's like different cities that you can download files from, and it gives you like files of building heights as well as contour lines and topography, which is very useful when it comes to projects. And if we scroll down, we can see how it gives you different datas from different continents as well as different countries and cities. And there is like list of cities that you can download files from, and it is very useful. And to get started, we have to click on this button, which is the Create File button. To create our file, it gives you this page, which contains the different file formats that you can download, as well as the type of the file that you want to download. And in this case, we can just search up our location, and we are focusing on Swinburne University. And we can zoom in to so we have like a total control of the extent of the location that we want to download. So in this case, we will be focusing on this side of Swinburne University where Burwood Road is, and we can choose if we want like 2D or 3D files. So in this case, we want a 3D file with a topography, and we can set contours as well, but we will keep it as simple. And we can also change the road geometry, and it gives you 3 different options. But in this case, I think we will just keep it as simple and just do the center lines. And in this case, we are downloading a Rhino file to use the model in Rhino. We can play around with the extent a little bit, and once we are happy with everything, we can just click on Create File. It takes few seconds to upload the file. Once the file is uploaded, you can see a 3D view of the file, and you can hit download to download the file, which takes less than 1 second. Once the file is downloaded, you can go to your downloads and extract the file as it is created in a zip file. And you can see the Rhino file. You can just right click on it to open the file in Rhino, which takes maybe a few minutes. Once the Rhino file is open, you can see the model. If we go to a shaded view, it is created as forms, and the topography is created as a surface, and it is also put in like different layers. We can just turn off the layers that we want, which is like mostly the 2D lines. And yeah, you can see how there is different buildings, building heights, as well as the topography. And this model could be very useful for project as well as renders and analysis.